Hi. So I'm going to help you with step 2, just a little refresher. We're going to use the words from the spelling list for that day. So you might be on exercise 1 for 4 or 5 days. So you want to have a couple of days of words written in your index card list. So for the first thing I do is I pick the first word. I have the student repeat the word. So I'll say the word bed, and they'll repeat bed. Okay, then we tap it out. B-ed, bed. So then if you're working side to side with a student, they'll have their sound circles in front of them. You'll have yours, and they're just to the left of you. And you model and they follow. But if you have to share you have to do this online, go ahead and pull your screen down, and let's pull the sounds down for bed. B, e, d. Point and say b-ed, bed. And I'll even teach them this is a closed syllable word because the vowel's inside. So point and say again, b-ed, bed. So bed becomes bad. And they repeat, bed becomes bad. So the a goes away and the e comes down. Point and say, b-a-d, bad. Bad becomes lad. They repeat it. So the b goes away and the l comes down. Point and say, l-a-d, lad. Good job. So take those off. So then we go to word number 2. Say the word hat. Hat. H-a-t, hat. Okay, good job. Let's pull the sounds down for hat. H-a-t. Let's point and say h-a-t, hat. It's another closed syllable because the vowel's in the middle. So hat becomes mat. And they repeat, hat becomes mat. So the h goes away and the comes down. Point and say at, mat. So you do that for about 3 or 4 words, depending on the speed of this child. And then when you get into syllables, that's not until set 5, but I'm going to show you. You would say you take out 2 of your sound rectangles, is what we call them. Say the word nutmeg, and they'll say nutmeg. Go, how many syllables in nutmeg? Nutmeg, nutmeg. Okay, so how would we say the first syllable? Nut. And they're going to go n-a-t, nut. How do we say this last syllable? Meg. M-e-g, meg. Push it together, and then you just point to the syllables. Nutmeg, nutmeg. Okay, let's say helmet. Helmet. How many syllables? Helmet. Helmet. Okay. So we're going to, what are the sounds for the first syllable? Hell. H, e, ul. Point and, well, hell, okay. And then met. E, t. Met. Push it together. Helmet. Okay, good. You don't need to point and say each sound when you're doing syllables. You can just say the whole syllable because we want them seeing the syllables as a phoneme. And if the student struggles with this, you can take out your cubes that you have. So let's go back to helmet. We have these cubes where the blues represent consonants and the reds represent the vowels. And I always have the student put the cubes closer to your body so they don't cover the circles. So now they can see. You've got closed syllable, helmet. And these little guys are really helpful for students who might be a little bit slower than others. Okay, so we have another level to teach you when you're teaching vowel teams and consonants, but that's going to be after 25 sessions usually. So I will show you those if you go beyond 25 sessions, or let me know if you're ready in advance, because that's a level 2. And that's where we teach how you would put the two circles on top of each other. If you have IE, if a vowel, two vowels say one sound, we put them on top of each other. And let me just show you that real quick. If I were to have an I and an E, I would put it like that, and I would stack two vowels. And then if I were to have EA, I would put two vowels like that, and two syllables. If I had sh, I would put two of them next to each other like that. Okay, so let's, for example, do ship. Okay, so we have sh, I, p, sh, I, p, ship. So we have a consonant and a double consonant and the vowel, because these two make one sound. Ship, ship. So just keep that in mind when you get to your words. If you had clap, you would put these separate and go k-ul, because k-ul, ap, these are two separate sounds. So hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye now.